So good morning.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir. So myself, Dr. VKIT, Professor and Head, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, would like to invite you all for today's online session on achieving problem solution fit and product market fit. So which is being organized by Department of Computer Science and Engineering in association with the Institution Innovation Council, VKIT. So on this outset, I would like to welcome you all for this session. I welcome our respected principal, Dr. Padmanabha sir, and all the heads of the departments and office bearers of Institution Innovation Council and my dear students. And also, I would like to welcome today's speaker, Mr. Rajesh Bhatt sir. So I would like to thank him first of all. So that is for being accepted our invitation to deliver a session on achieving problem solution fit and product market fit. So we welcome you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am.
Now I would request our principal.
Or put it in the chat. I will then see what can be done for that.
You lost the consequence. Terms of aggregated outcomes. Spreading neural networks in communicate with you.
Then there are you can change your business. Augmented
knowledge, the most functional like special skills. Must navigate the galaxy.
looks like in the net.
You better need to pay us. What makes some of us this year, but don't understand the power. Been blocked. Better start a little game. If you
Thank you. Did you guys hear that, students? What did you get from that? Any of you can talk to let me know, looking at this video, what you could gauge, what you could get.
Sir, we couldn't hear it properly.
Okay, sorry for that. Again, technology has enabled a lot of things, but this is something which I wanted. Ma'am, is there a way which we can play this for them or anything like that?
Sir, you send me the link. I will try to.
This is okay. This is not a link. Actually, another link which I have sent you. Can you play that video at least?
Yeah.
Just see if that can be played.
Sir, you stop sharing this
Yeah,
so that I can.
Yeah, students, basically what it was saying was it was a customer voice. It is basically the next generation or the millennials who are talking, who are saying how can they destroy a product or create a product or make it a product very big. These were the things which you can look at it. And what are the things what they are expecting? So this sets the stage for the presentation, what we are going to talk today. So that was the gist of that entire video, what was there. I would like to also play another video. I'm not sure whether the audio will be audible for all of you guys, but let's try it out. But because this is another important video which talks about today's topic, which involves a lot of things which is involved in the today's topic, what we are going to talk. Go ahead, ma'am. You can share the screen and see if you can play that. Yeah, again, it's playing. We cannot hear.
Vidya ma'am, if you can stop that and exit the screen share. When you start the screen share, bottom left side, there is a small button which says sound, share my sound also. Check that and then share the screen and then play the video. Audio will also come. Click share the screen. Bottom left side, there is a button, small sentence written, share my sound also. It should be checked. It should be blue color. And then you play the video.
Thank you, Prakash sir. If that is the case, I can also play it. I can try it.
I'm not sure, but this is one thing which always happens. The people forget. You just click the share screen and start playing the video.
Let me see that, ma'am. Just give me a minute. When you share screen, where do you see that?
Bottom share screen. It shows you various options. What screen you want to share? Well, different screen shares options are there. Screen share screen. Bottom left side, there's a small sentence written.
Yeah. Share sound. Share sound.
That should be checked. That should be checked.
And there is an optimized for video clip. Is that something to be checked or?
Not required. Not required.
Okay, let me share this and play this video.
Create with you.
And when we do buy, there are normally more of us than there are of you. We can change your business
In one trade, as long as the deal is on. Augmented reality
will be the new reality.
AR apps will almost function like special skills to help us navigate reality more effectively.
You wait and see what the iPhone of 2021 looks like. The clue is in the name.
And you better get used to paying us.
Our browsing, influencing and purchasing data
Will make some of us pretty rich.
But don't overstep the mark, otherwise we'll block you.
Mass blocks kill brands overnight and keep you up all night. So if you work in marketing,
You better start upping your game. Because you haven't seen anything like us yet.
So all students could hear that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what I was telling. This talks about the customer voice, the millennials who are expecting what from enterprises. They're looking at, if they don't get what they're looking at, they can destroy your brands, products, companies, economies also for that matter. So let me play another one, which hopefully I can, you guys can see this.
It all began in 2015 with a microchip and a massive idea. What if we could transform the way we delivered pizza to dramatically improve safety and efficiency while completely changing the game of the customer experience? What if we could harness the power of Domino's GPS tracking data and our artificial intelligence technology, then combine it with one of the world's most advanced robotic units? What if we could create the world's first autonomous pizza delivery vehicle? The seeds of the idea were developed at Domino's and incubated in our purpose-built innovation space, D-Lab. It was here that we started work on a Domino's robotic unit. Using a base unit sourced from the military and powered by technology from Australian startup company Marathon Robotics, we improvised, we explored, and we discovered that this audacious idea could actually become a reality. At the same time, we engaged the country's leading industrial design firm to design the look, feel and functionality of our latest recruit. The design had to be unlike anything ever seen before. From dozens of concepts, we selected one, and the Domino's robotic unit, or DRU for short, was born. After months of engineering, building and testing, the big day arrived. It was time for DRU to hit the streets. The first test may be over, but the journey has just begun. It's now a race against our competitors and against the clock. A race to be first in the food space with this revolutionary technology. A race where coming second is not an option.
It's so exciting to be here. Delivery.
The world's first autonomous pizza delivery vehicle. Domino's robotic unit, DRU, is leading us into the future.
So what did you get, students? I want to be a little bit interactive where probably you guys can tell me what did you get looking at this video. Can anybody let me know? Hope it was audible and you could see the entire video.
Yes, sir.
So what are the key things? What did you notice in this or could gauge looking at this video?
So the robots were optimized to find the best route and deliver the pizzas very early. And also,
that's fine. But the keywords, what are the things? Key things, what you heard. You're right. But there were some key things which they were talking about. For example, there was a product, which is that robot.
they wanted it to be
They
the
talked
first
about artificial intelligence. They talked about autonomous. They talked about design. They talked about how you solve the customer's problem, delivering the pizza to the home, which was done by people till now, but robot which can do it. So many things which you watched on that, and that is where today what we are going to talk about. So what we are today looking at is if you have any ideas, if you want to think of starting a startup or an organization or a company, it's not an easy task. There are so many things to think about. For example, the developing of your product to find the right customer. The important aspects of successful startups, enterprise, or organizations is making sure solution fits the problem that you are trying to solve. What I'll do is I'll discuss what is problem solution fit and how startups or the organizations, companies, entrepreneurs can make sure they have it. And I'll also come up with some of the tips how to solve these things. And once you reach a problem solution fit, how do you look at a product market fit also? So we will see how ultimately we can get to these things as an enterprise or as a startup or as an organization. So let's start talking about this. What I would like to do is to start first with what is a new product development. Any idea, anybody who can let me know what do you mean by a product? First of all, what do you mean by a product? Any student, anybody can let me know? Basic, simple definition.
It is like a physical item or a service that is provided for customers to gain a profit.
Absolutely. So a product is any item or service you sell to serve a customer need or want. Just a second. Okay. They can be physical or virtual. These products can be physical or virtual. Physical products include durable goods, for example, like cars or furnitures or computers, and also non-durable goods. Non-durable goods are predominantly consumables, which are like your food and beverages. Virtual products are offering of services or experience today. For example, virtual products are like your education, software, streaming of your services, etc. A product may also be a hybrid product, including both physical and virtual elements. Examples of these kind of products would be a kitchen appliance with its own mobile app, or a refrigerator with the mobile apps where you can control, or an air conditioning where you can control certain things through your mobile things. These are the things are examples of this. Hybrid products are today becoming common as traditionally analog products, including incorporating digital technologies as a way to better reach and serve your customers. These categories can help us to understand different types of products, but there are no hard and fast rules for these things. For example, software can be considered both as a product and a service. Product, when you say, for example, Microsoft Windows, it's a product. And the services attached to it are whatever you get when you are struck with that, how a customer case comes to you to support it and all. Traditionally, you would purchase a physical version, the program, and basically you used to purchase the DVDs or the CDs or the software license, install it on your computer. But today, these are also sold virtually. If you look at it, these are all become software as a service, which means it has been it's even becoming an app now today where you can download that and install on your computer or your mobile phones and use it. This approach used by a web-based delivery model and customers pay for a recurring fees, subscription fees to access these softwares is today termed as software as a service. And that's how these all got originated. Now, what are the different design and new product development considerations? When you think about creating a new product, there is a lot more to a product than its first glance attributes of what the customer thinks they are paying for it. If you jump ahead, there are, for example, product characteristics, types of products, understanding of the complete product experience, how to launch the products. These are the things which encompasses of the product. But to design a product, you need to look at what are the needs for the new product. What is the design process which you need to think about? What is an importance of an user who's going to use it? Once you collect all these things, you probably want to do a prototype, the feedback. There are so many aspects of it which come together to make a product and a successful launch of the product. A live concert, a shampoo, and a fitness app. These are all also are examples of products, but similarities between them are few. This is the part of what it makes a product development so exciting. There are endless possibilities exist to create new offerings for all kinds of customers. Though the product characteristics vary widely, a few basics ones are universal, which you think you should remember, all of you should remember. A product is used to intended for customers. It is used to provide benefits to a market. It is used to exchange for values. When I say these things, what do you mean by that? Intended for customers. This differentiates the products from projects which you typically execute. Anything else you may produce for your own use or enjoyment. Products are typically created with the intent of being sold and consumed by someone else, whether this is an individual consumer or a business. It is also, when you say created to provide benefits to the market, it identifies a market need, and meeting it can be a challenging. But at a base level, a product should provide some sort of advantage to the users. Exchange for value, when I said, what does it mean? Typically, value exchange is basically the money what you pay for, meaning the products have a price and can be bought and sold. In some cases, product will be offered in exchange. You will provide a feedback. You then get a different other product or something like that. That's the value what they talk about. Moving on forward, what typically a product lifecycle consists of? What it has been considered as typically 4 stages which it involves: research and development, where you ideate, you promote, you sit together and conceptualize a particular product. And that is the place where it is probably a monopoly for a product company